All right, all right. Hello and welcome to Odyssey of Eternity. I'm DM Kenneth, and this is our Tomb of Annihilation group, minus a few players. We've had some weather disruptions in a certain couple places, so we are going back to just doing a one-shot or two here while we're waiting for people to get back. We will have a one player joining us in a little bit, but right now we're still taking care of some family stuff. But we are doing a one-shot today, a tier 3 one-shot. So, as the name suggests, they're going through the Claws of Fury today. So, where we start today is you guys have found yourself sort of in the southern part of the Sword Coast. You're in more of a loamy sort of swampy-esque area around, and there's been a black dragon that has been menacing the Moonsea in this area for a long time. Several months ago, a group of adventurers went to his lair and slew him, and slew the dread dragon Velvet. However, things have happened, and well, those adventures were never heard from again. However, we find ourselves in the town of Hawkroost right now. This area is a little farther away from the beaten path, and the town of Hawkroost is filled with excited young adventurers going shop to shop as they prepare for one job or another. This is an adventurer's town. Anything just about can be found here. And as you make your way to the militia guardhouse for your job, you see a bizarre sight of a turtle standing outside the building. With dust covering its aging shell, the turtle sees you and waves. 3 massive scars run down its face and neck. You look down to deal with You looking to deal with the beast? Come on in and we'll get started, as he waves you in towards the tavern.
Bandley will look to the party and goes, "Well, let's get to it," and just goes right into the tavern.
Hey, of course, we're going to be going in there.
Are you both dwarves and I'm a bugbear?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And we
I
have
also
very
have
similar armor, apparently.
Very, very similar.
I also have 3 retainers because I am a knight background.
Stick-a-pass type, aren't you?
Yeah, so
I have no idea what you mean by that.
The same dwarf home. So the turtle leads you into a private room, sort of in the back of this tavern, as he introduces himself as Olo, as he escorts you into the private room, which seems to be a war room with a map of the region etched into the clay floor. The captain of the guard of the city notices you as you enter and rushes over. "Hello there, I'm Sergeant Ames, and I'm happy you decided to take this job. Most of our adventurers are fairly new and not as experienced as you clearly are. Come, sit, have a drink." As
Have me a drink.
As he escorts you to a small table on the side of the giant Moonsea region map. At this point, you look around and introduce your characters here real quick. What do people see?
Yeah, so I am Dwegan Hammerfist, the best prize fighter in all the realms. You see him walking in. His armor is well taken care of. It's got nasty spikes, and it looks like some of the creases have been sharpened to like razor blades across it. He has a black beard and mohawk that looks like they've been dyed with some reddish, earthy material, some type of rock that's been crushed up and put in them. He's also got these tattoos that you can see kind of on his scalp, down his arms, and what you can see across his chest that appear to have like a little bit of magical energy running through them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Next.
For Bondley, you would see a tall bugbear with the very long arms, holding a halberd, in very very nice looking plate mail armor, being followed around by three small goblins that are his retainers that carry some of his stuff. Um, and he greets everyone. Greetings. We're fighting a dragon.
Not sure if we're fighting a dragon or not yet, but there's something that's been a creature of bone that's been destroying villages around here. But we'll get to that in a moment.
Me?
He looks expectantly to
Ah, yeah. Yeah. You see a barbarian dwarf who is clearly a barbarian from his sheer muscles, and the very, very faint smell of something probably died and he can't figure out how to get it off his armor. Due to the fact that his armor appears to be a porcupine come to life. There is so many spikes and coming. There's not a organized system in the spikes. They're kind of everywhere. He, on the way walking over here, you notice one of them that's sticking out of his shoulder. He picks his teeth with it because it's at the perfect angle. You see, he wears a very, very ornate belt with a big toe hanging out on the front of his belt. And on one side is a hand axe, and the other side is a warhammer. And he goes, "Oi, I'm Murdoch Big too. Are we going to be fighting a dragon or not? Because I kind of would like a dragon."
Yet again, I'm not sure if it's a dragon or not. We've had reports of a large bone creature flying at dusk and dawn, high overhead and over Hawk Roost.
Okay,
And
I'll
we
make
can
you
try
a deal. I'll make you a deal.
Yes.
You give me alcohol, and I'll forget you said dragon.
I don't think I said dragon.
I heard dragon.
I heard whiskey and ale.
Ah, this dwarf gets it. He walks up to the bar and just pours himself.
Well, you're in the private room, and there's a lot of alcohol already in here. As I said, I mentioned dragon in the intro, but not in character for anything.
Yeah, you see, Dwigan walks over. He picks up the biggest ale mug he can see. Walks over to the tap, just fills it himself, and then takes a double shot of whiskey and just drops the glass into his stein and just pounds it.
Okay.
Doesn't want to be shown up and just grabs the bottle of whiskey.
So, at this point, Captain Ames looks at you and he's like, "Well, we've been having a lot of adventurers come through, so we're gaining a reputation as an adventurer town, and, well, people are starting to think this might be, the skeletal creature that's flying might be the Draco Lich known as Velvet in this area."
You said dragon.
Now, I am saying dragon now, yes. It has come out of my mouth, yes. And with
So I was right.
all of these rumors flying around,
He said dragon.
people definitely think this skeletal beast is Velvet. I want you to hunt down this creature, kill it, and put an end to these ridiculous rumors. See, I don't think it's Velvet, but, well, you never know. I'll have
What's
2,000
the
gold.
pay?
2,000 gold each.
Now you're talking.
I don't
Throw in
do
a
any
keg of whiskey
prize.
and we got the...
I don't do any prize fighting for anything less than 5.
Give me a persuasion, persuasion check.
Oh, this won't end well. Persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I rolled an 8 plus my modifier. That makes it a 6.
Maybe you could convince the others of your share, but I have 2,000 each that I'm able to pay you out of the budget. But you get to fight you fight a potential dragon.
He looks over at the 3 goblins. They'll earn their share.
Don't worry. They're just snacks if we get bored.
Bandel kind of goes, "Oh, they're more of unpaid interns. That is how it works for us in the Goblin Society."
Wow. And I thought we were going after the evil dragon.
What the hell is an intern?
Evil corporation.
So, Olo here, as he points to the turtle, he came stumbling in the town bleeding and half dead about a week ago. And Olo looks at you this time. Yes. So, my village is in the swamp and it was attacked by a flying skeleton, killing everything except me, as far as I know. I didn't see anything except for claws the size of my torso. It tore my shell up really badly. As he turns his back, as you see, there are gouges missing out of his shell that have been bandaged up and attempted to be patched over with glue and other hard substances, as turtles can't regrow their shell.
I'd like to see you try and crack this shell. He kinda moves around to show off his spikes.
It's impressive. It'll at least make it hurt when it grabs you. When I came to, my village was destroyed. I can show you how to get there. It's a bit tricky through the swamp. It's treacherous terrain, and he looks all of you up and down. With your armors, it might be a bit difficult. You might sink a bit if you go to the wrong areas.
What are you trying to say? I'm fat.
No, I'm just saying armor and swamps do not usually go together.
I can't take mine off.
I'm not telling you to. That's why I'm offering to guide you there, so you don't die in a quicksand pit. I don't want to go back, but I will.
Okay.
Dying in a quicksand pit would kind of put a damper on us killing the Dragolich.
Yes. And at this point...
Dragon. See? He said dragon.
I'm hearing a cat growling somewhere, and I don't know if it's in my room or if it's outside. Emily has a friend over, and her friend brought her dog, and so my cat might just be growling at the other side of the house. So we're just gonna ignore it and keep going.
Loki.
We're gonna assume everything is good until it's not.
Oh, that's Noel. I can definitely tell that's a Noel growl.
Noel.
But so he the Commander A or Captain Ames looks at you. Like, I'm still not sure it's the dragon, but if it is, bring back its skull and I'll reward you greatly. So
Can I keep the skull?
if you give up your share, yes. I'm paying you for the skull.
If we don't bring back a skull, we're not getting paid.
Yes. That's
But what if
the
it's
deal.
not a dragon?
So we are fighting a Dracolich no matter what, no matter if it is your problem or not. Got it.
Okay. Cool. Figure out a way to make Dracolich and then kill it.
All right. Olo looks at you. So whenever you're ready, I'll take you that way.
He picks Olaf up and walks out.
We're not gonna drink first? Nah. Pours like tops off his side and walks out with it.
He just waves the bottle that he was still holding.
So, doesn't take
I know.
long.
Benna will turn to the captain, say, "It will be handled," and just quick turn and walk out.
Okay. It doesn't take you too
Stick
long
up ass.
with Olo guiding you as you start trudging through the thick, muddy swamp, and this taxes your muscles and senses. The scent of decay permeates your nose, and many insects irritate your skin that's exposed. Olo, while a knowledgeable guide, seems to become more and more demoralized the closer you get to his village. After about an hour of travel, Olo looks to you and says, "Good news. Just about 15 minutes more, I think we are there." As everything is loamy, it's wet, it's muddy, this is not a pleasant hike in the woods. This is a trudge.
Olo, do we need to sing? Or do we need to be quiet?
You can do what you want. Is it?
Do you understand Dwarvish?
I do not know.
Ah, points to the other dwarf. Do you understand Dwarvish?
Do I look like an idiot? He says in Dwarvid.
He looks at you with his 6 intelligence. Do you understand Dwarvish?
Taking too many hits to the head, huh?
I'm going to assume you understand Dwarvish.
I mean, he is speaking to you in Dwarvish, so...
I'm aware. So he
At
starts
this point-
like singing a Dwarvish melody.
Okay, so you start singing that, and as you start, you get to a high note. And I need a dexterity saving throw from all of you as the ground beneath you just gives way into a pit of quicksand.
Is this something we can see?
Immediately, so you will have your danger sense, yes.
Okay. Uh,
21.
16.
Okay, 21, 16,
13.
13. All right. So, with this, we're going to go round robin initiative. As Dwagan, you get immediately sucked in with Banley down to your waist in the quicksand. Mordrak? Is it Mordrak?
Pronounced Murdoch.
Murdoch, okay. Murdoch, you you are able to prevent yourself from sinking too far. So, those of you who are in the quicksand are restrained. So, I need at first, Dwagan, at the start of your turn, I need a strength saving throw as you are sinking further down.
Okay. I don't think I have advantage on this one. Looking through all my stuff. Not great, not great. 19.
19. So you're trying to pull yourself up, trying to grab on anything. You end up sinking as your head goes beneath the sand.
I will use Indomitable to reroll that.
Okay.
Exact same roll. Fuck.
So you have gotten stuck. You are able to hold your breath, however, before you go under.
Okay.
So, next up is going to be Banley. I need a strength. Oh,
Do Do I not get to do anything on my turn, or just the saving throw?
So if you sink, it removes your action because you sink further.
Okay.
Because you're if you pass it, then you get to do something for this trap.
Gotcha.
So Banley.
20.
20 is what you needed there, as you're able to pull yourself out of the muck for the most part. So, all right. But that is your action to do so there. All right.
What are you doing? Hello?
I think he's having mic issues.
We have guests over, so I'm just trying to make it so I can mute my mic quicker. So when I'm not talking, we're not picking up everything. So Murdoch, it is your turn. To start your turn, I need a dexterity saving throw to not sink, as everything is starting.
17.
You start to slip in this time yourself. All right. Going back to the top of the round is Murdoch. You sink into your waist. Dwagan.
Another strength.
Another strength. Yep.
That would be a 15.
Was it a strength or dex?
Well, so it's a dex save to not sink initially, or when you're on top of the sand. But once you're in it, it's a strength save to pull yourself out.
Okay.
So, Dwagan, you are still underneath with your head. You're trying to pull yourself out, trying to do something. Nothing's working here so far. So you are still under. Banley.
Well, now that I can do something, can I try and just like shove my long arm down there and try and pull one of them out?
Oh wait, Banley. So you got out last turn. I need that dexterity saving throw though when you start your turn though. By the way.
Well, this is just dumb. That's a 14.
You start to sink again to your waist.
Cool. This trap sucks.
A little bit, yeah. Murdrack. Strength save.
30.
You pull yourself clean out of the muck. All right. Any bonus action? Now that you're free.
Kind of. But no.
Okay. Dwagan, strength save.
21.
You pull yourself out this time. You claw your way up out of the earth, able to get a clearing breath. Any bonus action?
I don't think so. I can't bonus action move. What do I have? Actions. Nope. No bonus action.
Okay. Banley, strength saving throw.
28.
You pull yourself out. Any bonus actions?
Can I move out of the fucking way?
Not on this turn, but next turn if you pass the
This
dex.
is so dumb. I am never gonna pass this dex save.
Someone else can pull you, though, however, on their turn
This
if they
is
pass it.
so dumb.
I think we all have to get out first.
Yeah.
This is gonna be an entire thing of we can't move, but it's never gonna sink us because all of our strength saves are so high.
All right.
We're
Next
gonna
up,
be here forever.
Murdoch.
Dex save, right?
Deck save. Yep, you do have advantage as barbarian.
I'm trying. I only have a +2. 5.
You start to sink a bit more.
Profanities inbound.
All right, Dwagan.
I rolled a nat 20, or I believe that is a 23.
All right, you are able to pull yourself with that deck save to dry land that isn't at risk of sinking. There, you can use things to reach back and help your allies at this point if you'd like.
Thank God, because if 23 wasn't enough, that's as high as I could roll. So
Yeah.
yeah. How far away are they?
You're about 10 feet away from them.
10 feet. All right.
There are trees in the lake in the area, so like if you needed to grab a branch or have any rope or anything in your gear, you can absolutely use those as well.
Ooh, I have a rope, so I'm gonna toss the rope out, toss the line out like I'm fishing.
Okay, who are you tossing it to? Are you tossing it to Bailey or Murdoch?
Murdoch, of course.
Okay. All right, so you throw that out, so that will give someone advantage on their save to get pulled out. Banley.
Let's see if I can get an 18 or higher on this D20 roll.
The strength save, right?
No, this is a deck save. I already pulled myself out, but I failed the deck save with a total of 18.
As your plate mail is just sinking you right back down, being so heavy as it is, you fall back to your waist. Murdoch.
Deck save?
Are you out, or did you get out?
No, I was back in. Strength save.
All right, so strength save. Yep.
30.
30. All right, so when you pull yourself up out of the sand with that 30, you're able to grab onto that rope as Dwagan can pull you to dry land.
Mm.
So you are now out. Dwagan.
Okay. I will toss the rope back out to the bugbear.
Okay. Banley. If you grab it, you can get out. Or if you pass the strength save, you can get out.
27.
27. You grab onto that as both Dwagan and Murdoch pull you from the muck. As you guys all manage to get onto dry land. As you are, well, not in a great place. You have sand and muck in places that there shouldn't be sand and muck. But you're out of it, at least.
Vanley gives a glare over to our guide and says, you seem to suck at guiding.
I apologize, that was not here last I was here. It's been a week since I've been here, and the swamp can change rapidly in this area, so I apologize about that.
I say the turtle walks up front from now on.
Agreed.
Well, I can do that. That's not a problem for me. I'm more than willing. The village is just around the corner here, by the way. As he leads you very quickly into an area where you see numerous various sized mud domes appear in the distance. Olo says to you, "There's my village. We used to call it Mudrut, but with a population of only 25, it barely deserved a name." Olo points to some trees to the east of Mudrut and says, "Those broken trees show where the beast came from. The creature slaughtered everyone. Some people even screamed that there were two of them. But I think they were just panicking and as their friends and families were slaughtered."
Alright then. Are we going in? Are we going in?
We're going in. It's the best way to figure out what happened.
Okay. He begins walking into the village.
Okay. So you can walk through the village. You see the village is full of devastation. Mud huts are crushed in. You see bodies of turtles not yet laid to rest. They litter the ground in domes. You see Olo is just more and more sullen, and even at one point begins to weep when he sees the bodies. He just sort of sits down and at a bench and just sort of starts to weep. But you guys can absolutely investigate this village if you so choose.
Yeah, I'll take a look around.
Okay.
Can I do something to try and like see what did this damage? Like I'm trying to use like survival on this one.
Yeah, so if you want to do a survival check, you can either do a survival or nature.
I definitely want to do survival.
Okay.
Because I'll do nature.
That's not bad. That's a 21.
21. Okay. So looking about, you see that most of the bodies here have been slashed by something that has 3 large claws on one side and a 4th on the other. At one edge of each slash mark, there is a puncture wound, giving the appearance of something pierced them and then tore their way through. Murdoch, what did you said you were doing nature?
Nature.
Yeah, go for it.
14.
You said 14?
14.
Yeah, you can't. It looks like an animal attack, but you can't make out what type of animal. It's just getting close. Something to do with rodents and maybe a big bird. You're having a hard time thinking about it.
Guys, it's a dragon.
Yes, I thought we already established that.
You smart one.
Well, if we can follow the broken trees, we should be led straight to it.
You also can do investigation checks in this area or other things if you so choose, like a perception check or.
My investigation is -2.
I'll do a perception check. I'm proficient in that. Ooh, that's a good one. 25.
Sorry, I had someone pop their head in to ask a question. So you said a 25?
Yep, on perception.
Yeah, so very, very quickly you find, with perception, you find a large piece of bone sticking out of some mud. And as you pull out this bone, it reveals nearly a 6-foot long claw.
Here, big dragon.
And you can give me looking at this, you can give me a nature check while looking at this claw. Or survival. Survival works as well because it's also related to animals.
Survival. Oh, that's even better. It's 19 plus 7, so it's 26.
26. All right, so this definitely seems to be some sort of bird talon. From like an incredibly large bird if it's a 6-foot long claw.
I don't think this is from a dragon.
Wait, does he say that?
This is more avian in nature.
Can I roll a hit? Still working on this guy's voice. Can I roll a history check to see if anything in the lore of dwarven heritage points to a 6-foot talon?
Depends. Is your dwarf coming from underground or from an actual above land citadel?
I am a hill dwarf. We make our mountain on the hills.
Okay. So you could roll me a history check if you'd like.
Of course. Fuck. 4.
So, you're trying to. You recall a time, and you get lost in this thought. Like you started thinking about big birds. You're like, wait a minute. My cousin Lenny, the one time he got a canary when he was working in the mines. The one time he really liked that canary. It was a real shame when that canary like flew down into the mines and it didn't come back. And you just get lost in this side tangent as you're trying to think of birds. Just the whole thing just eludes you.
Tweet.
Well, dragon or bird, I still think we should follow the broken trees.
Because I want chicken.
Does anyone have any interesting feats or anything that might be beneficial in a situation?
I absolutely do not.
I do have some feats. Let's see here.
I'm looking for one that starts with an A and gives you a +5 on initiative.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I got skill expert, squat nimbleness, and grappler.
I have great weapon master, polearm master, sentinel, and slasher.
So,
Wheels.
Mr. Banley, you are taken by surprise as you find which had the claw. You find it real quick. As the rest of you, as you guys are sitting there talking, from up high, because the movement speed on these things are insane, a giant skeletal rock smashes down onto Banley with a natural 20.
Ooh.
Did it straight roll because I still have a cloak of displacement?
It did, yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yep. As this thing just flattens you into the ground. So, this will be the start of initiative here.
Hey guys, I don't think it's a canary.
I think I used up all my high rolls looking around camp.
All right, so Dwagan, what is your initiative?
That would be a 9.
9. Murdoch.
12.
12. All right, and Banley.
3.
3. All right. Initiative for that is 17. Okay. So that works out. So for the crit on you, Banley, that is going to be 4 die 6. Doubled for the crit. Two, three, 4. 5, 10, 15, 20, 32, 34, 34 plus 9, so that is 43 points of slashing damage, and you are grappled. You are also restrained as part of this grapple as well. And then it is going to take a beak attack at the next person, which I'm going to say is going to be Murdoch.
Now that I have been hit, am I able to use a reaction?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Sentinel.
Okay,
It's
so
attacking someone other than me.
Yep, so disadvantage attack because of the restraint.
That's
Murdoch.
an 18.
18 will hit. Murdoch, on you, that is going to be a 28 to hit you.
Oh, that hit me.
All right. So for you, that will be die 8. We'll get my Cauldron O dice here. And of course, when I'm looking for specific dice, I can never find them. Except for all the D6s. I have a shit ton of D6s in here. Oh, just reroll those. All right. 4, 12, 20, 29 points of piercing damage against you.
Just put this in this.
I have a quick question, Ken. How big is this creature?
This is gargantuan. Do you see the wingspan on this?
I'm not going to try that one.
Yeah, the wingspan on this thing is over 100 feet. All right.
So
I am
you're
going to
saying I
use
can't grapple it.
Not necessarily, no.
on my sentinel attack. I am going to use the maneuver distracting strike,
Okay.
and my superiority dice is a D10. That'll add an additional 5 points. So that will be 22 points of slashing damage.
22
The
points of
next,
slashing, okay.
The next attack on it has advantage, and because I hit it using slashing damage, its speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. Very good. All right, anything else on top of that?
No, that is all I can do for now.
All right, Murdoch.
Wait, did we skip Dwigan?
Dwayne got a 9. You have a 12.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. That's right. All right then. You said this thing just bit me, so it's within smacking distance, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action of rage. Become very, very angry because it's bit me. And I'm going to make 2 attacks with Smash Warhammer. First attack. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Second attack. That is a nat 20.
Very nice.
It is a yeet, yeet. That's a lot of math I have to do. $38 points of magical bludgeoning.
38 points of magical bludgeoning. All right.
That is everything.
That's everything. All right. Next up, that's going to be Dwagan.
All right. Let's see here. I am going to rage. Bonus action rage, and then I'm going to run up and punch it in the fucking face.
Go for it.
Recklessly, for advantage, of course.
Okay. You do have advantage. Wait, no, that advantage was
no,
for.
it would have been
Yeah.
for Murdoch.
Okay. So that'll be a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay. I am going to use a die and do a disarming attack. So who knows? Maybe I'll punch its beak off. I don't know if it can be disarmed, but I'm doing it.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Never
So
hurts
this
to try, yeah.
This is going to be a magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that'll be plus 8. 16 bludgeoning damage. And it needs to do a DC 18 strength to not be disarmed. Or
Okay.
needs to pass it.
Yep, it passes it. It gets a 23.
Okay. Second attack. Same thing. That'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and I'm gonna do another disarming attack on it,
Okay.
and that'll be 19 bludgeoning. Wait,
19
is that right?
bludgeoning.
11 plus 8, yeah, 19. And a DC 18 strength saving throw.
All right, you said 19. It'll pass with a 21.
Okay, and I already used my bonus action, so yep, that's it.
All right, next up is going to be Banley.
Going to look up at this thing that is now holding me and go, well, that is very rude, and I'm just going to start attacking it.
Okay, disadvantage because of the restraint.
That is fine. That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit, yes.
And then another 18 to hit. Another 22 to hit. And then that is my 3 main attacks. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to pull our master attack.
Okay.
And that will be a...
Tier 3, the fighter meat blenders definitely
Correct.
come into play.
If we had one more
24.
level, if we were level 14, then I would have 3 attacks too. I just need my 3
So
levels
that is-
barbarian first.
Yeah, that's important.
3d10, a d4.
It's amazing how powerful a 3-level dip in a class can be.
Yeah. But it's also amazing how much it can change up the gameplay of a character.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know what? I will add 2 superiority die, 1 to 2 of the attacks. One of them will
Okay.
be disarming, one of them will be distracting.
Okay. So strength save on the disarming. That gets a 22.
Yeah, DC is 18.
And then what is the distracting one?
It just adds advantage to the next person.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has to be someone other than me.
Okay.
I basically let other people have advantage. 10, 14, 17, 26, 34, 55 slashing,
55 slashing. Okay.
and 8 bludgeoning.
All right. Hold on one second. So total of 55 plus 8 is 63.
Mm-hmm.
55.
Sorry, I
There
didn't know
doesn't
if it
seem to
had
be
any...
there doesn't seem to be a difference between bludgeoning or slashing here.
Okay. Good to know. I will give you totals from now on.
Yep. No worries.
And that is it, other than the fact that it has another until the start of my next turn, it has 10 feet reduced.
Okay. So, with you in its claws, it's going to provoke an opportunity attack from both Murdoch and Dwagan. as this thing flies 110 feet straight up into the air with its reduced movement. It is then going to dash, doing another 110 feet. 210 feet up in the air, and it's going to let go of Banley. So Banley, you are... So what is the...
Let me see if there's something I could do with my op attack.
Yeah.
Is... I don't think I want to try that, because that would put me in the... Alright, I guess I couldn't use my op attack to try and pull him out of there, could I?
I'd give you an op attack to try to break the restraint on him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's how I'll use my op attack.
Okay. So give me
Is that a contested grapple check?
This will be, yeah.
Ho because I have advantage. Alright, that's a 26.
Alright, it gets a 29 this time.
Ah, fuck.
Murdoch, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna try for... You said it's skeletal, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to aim for the joint where the arm meets and try bashing that with me hammer.
Okay.
Advantage because I'm reckless.
Advantage because of the distracting strike, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, alright then. I don't need to do that. 30.
30 will hit.
Cool. $19.
19 points.
19 magical bludgeoning.
It's looking pretty shaky at this point. However, that does not break the grapple with the hit. As it flies the 220 feet up total with a 10-foot reduced movement and drops the pesky bugbear that's been stabbing at it in its claws. That is its turn. You will get... so, Banley, you have a reaction while falling if you so choose. You can attempt to grapple onto this thing as you fall, so you have something to grab onto. Or you can just swan dive into the... or try to aim for something down below that seems a bit softer than...
Is there a pool of water down there?
Yes.
Do I know how deep it is?
It is unknown. You are unfamiliar with this area.
Go flat. Doesn't need a lot of water if you just go flat.
Yep, he's aiming for the water.
Okay.
He's aiming for the water and putting the halberd pointed down so it breaks the surface tension of the water.
Okay.
Because hitting water isn't always a good thing, because if there's surface tension, it's like hitting brakes.
Yep, that's it. And now, are you going back first or front first?
Front first.
Okay, so the belly flop from hell, I got it. Okay.
Yep. Well, in his mind, he's thinking, well, I have to see where the water is so I know that I'm breaking the surface tension.
All right, so you are currently
that is his mind.
Being dropped, so you are 220 feet up. You move 60 feet around, so you will drop at this point 60 feet, so you are at 160? Yeah, 160. Yeah, 160 feet. All right, so that is its turn. It's going to then go to Murdoch. This thing is 100 or 220 feet in the air.
Shit, I can't do anything. Um, ready in action for it to come near me and bash it with me water hammer?
All right, so you ready? Ready a held action. Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Next up is going to be Dwagan.
That thing's like way high up in the air, right?
Yeah, 210 feet or 220 feet up in the air.
I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Uh, Banley, you fall an additional 60 feet. You are now 100 feet above the ground. Is there anything you'd like to do while being up here?
I thought falling happened instant, not per round.
Well, you can only fall so many feet.
Okay.
In that 6 second, which is 60 feet. So
Gotcha.
anything past 60 feet, it's like you're still in midair.
Ah,
Same thing with like the jump spell. You can theoretically jump further than your move speed, but you're
you're just
midair
caught
because
there.
you can only.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to, as an action, drink my potion of superior healing.
Might as well.
And you say that's max for when you use an action,
Yes,
right?
if you use your action, I allow you guys to use your max action, max healing. Yes.
So that will be.
I'm just imagining this bugbear holding a glaive straight down, going from the belly flop from hell, and literally just pulling out a potion and just chugging it on the way down.
That is 40 health back.
40 health is good. All right.
Let's see. Do I have a good bonus action? Nope. I'm just gonna continue to fall.
Okay. The rock is going to fly down 100. It's no longer slowed 100 or 120 feet down, so it is now 100 feet above the ground.
Does it get within 15 feet of me?
I mean, technically it would, yeah.
I am going to use my reaction to do an opportunity attack because of Polearm Master.
Okay.
Just because I can. That is an 18.
18 will hit.
6 plus 12.
So 18. All right, it's looking rocky. Anything else? So that was your reaction.
It'll take 10 points of slashing damage, and its speed is reduced to 0 because of Sentinel.
Okay, so you were at. Okay, it literally hits that 15-foot mark right where you're currently at, so it gets to the 100 foot above the ground with you, and can't move.
It was more for the for the attack than anything.
All right, that's its turn. Next up is going to be Murdoch.
Bullshit. Can I ready action grapple?
You could, yeah.
I'm gonna ready action grapple.
What? Okay, you know that it's larger than what you can grapple, correct?
Can't grapple its leg or something?
You can grapple the leg, it's just not going to do any detrimental effect to it.
That's fine.
Okay. That's absolutely fine. All right, so you ready that? Anything else, Murdoch?
Nope. Sorry, I did not do anything, so I drop rage that turn.
All right, Dwagan.
Yeah, I guess I would have dropped rage last turn too. Thanks for the reminder. I will just gonna raid the dodge action.
Okay.
Nothing else I can do while it's up there in the air.
Banley, you move. Start of your turn, you fall an additional 60 feet. You are now 40 feet above above that pool of water that you've angled yourself at. Anything you'd like to do?
Is there anything I can do is the question.
By the way, welcome, Dave. Everyone is a martial character, so as of right now, welcome. And they're fighting a rock, an undead rock.
Excellent.
No, there's really nothing I can do.
Okay.
Basically, can I just anticipate the landing?
You just start tensing your body up and getting ready for the hurt.
Yeah, basically, just ready myself for landing.
You don't want to tense up. You want to relax.
No. Yep. The second you tense up, that's when it hurts more. All right. So then it is go back up to the rock's turn. Is the rock still have 0 movement, or is it just till its next turn? With Sentinel.
Question. For the rest of the turn.
Okay, so it has its movement back at this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it is going to fly and avoid you this time because it learned its lesson last time. And it is going to attempt to slam down onto Dwagen there. So disadvantage because you took the dodge action. Which brings it to a natural 1, so it just slams into the dirt next to you.
Right when I want it.
And it is then going to attempt to make a beak attack upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage, that's 6 plus 13, so a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
All right, so with a beak, that's 4 die 8. 1, 2, 4, 12. So 21 points of damage on that one.
Of course, and I don't have my rage. 21 damage.
But it is now on the ground. Then we go to Murdoch's turn.
I would like to use my reaction to riposte.
Oh, okay.
I guess this isn't at advantage. But that'll be 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, this thing isn't very armored. It's just bulky. It's one of those natural predators that just rely on its bulk rather than anything.
21 bludgeoning damage.
21 points of bludgeoning. All right.
All right.
2. All right. It is getting very damaged at this point. Murdoch, your turn.
All right then. So, how far is it away from me?
About 15 feet, if that.
Cool. I'm going to stride on over to it. And
Okay.
going to beat the fuck out.
Okay.
I'm going to reckless all 3 of my attacks.
Well,
First, it's a
you reckless, and it's all of your attacks regardless.
6 intelligence. I'm
Okay.
going to the first one. 24 to hit.
24 will hit, yeah.
Second one. 25 to hit.
Yes.
The third one. Way over 20. Okay. Keep my this one. Uh, 43 points of magical bludgeoning and slashing.
All right. With that, you shatter the rock skeleton. As this thing dies, as you kill this thing, all you do is you just see in the background Banley just smack right into the water as you kill this thing.
Making
Banley,
sure the halberd breaks the surface tension.
yes, you're still gonna take fall damage.
Oh yeah,
As,
for sure.
As like you hear the Wile E. Coyote plop, and the rock kind of explodes into like bone and dust. Dwiggin just takes out like a little flask, takes a hit, and toss it to Murdoch.
8.
Murdoch catches it, takes a swig. Oh, this is good. Where did you get it from?
It's my own brand.
Ooh. Gonna need to show me some of that, where it comes from. The Wile E. Coyote, just him falling in the background. We're just talking about beer. Oh, yes, of course.
What
Oh shit.
Are you the Dwarven Battle Ranger
6, 12,
as well?
Berserker,
18.
yeah, the barbarian, battle ranger.
Battle Ranger, yeah. Okay, so am I. Yeah,
18,
maybe we're from the same clan.
26.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Fist.
24, 30, 36.
Just here, counting.
36, 242, 48, 49, 50, 52, 55, 58, 60, 63, 66, 70, 74 points of bludgeoning damage. Because you reduce the surface tension, you can take 10 points off of that. But a fall from 200 feet is still a fall from 200 feet without a parachute.
Yeah, there was no doubt in my mind that I was taking a whole bunch of damage. I just wanted the fact that I personally know the fact that if you're aiming for water, don't, because it's just as hard as hitting concrete.
Depends on how you hit it. You also find out very quickly that was a very shallow pool. So going flat was the way to go, because if you would have gone the other way, it would have not been great for your legs.
The world record for jumping into like a kiddie pool, which is about 12 inches of water, is like 37 feet.
Ow. Mm-hmm. All right. So in the remnants of this attack, you guys are in the Turtle Village. As you see, come crawling out of one of the wrecked houses. What do they see, Dave? Crawling out of the wrecked house.
Let me make sure I am not muted. I'm not muted. Hooray!
Yep, we can hear you. Yep.
They see a very slim, fairly short Shadar Kai, robed in these robes of autumn splendor. So golds and yellows and bronzes, and he's got his hair shaved around the sides and pulled back into a ponytail on top. And the only thing he really carries with him of note is just a staff. But yeah, he kind of crawls out from one of these dilapidated now buildings.
What aren't you a wee one? What's your name there, little fella?
I am known as Sorik, and might I make your acquaintance?
Yeah, I'm Dwiggin Hammerfist. Everyone knows me name. I'm the best in the ring.
Perhaps I am counted among everyone now. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Murdoch Big Toe.
It is a pleasure, Murdoch.
climbing out of the shallow pool while absolutely chugging the potion of supreme healing. Uh, you will see a bugbear wearing full plate mail, carrying a halberd, step up, and after chugging the potion and throwing the potion bottle over the shoulder as it hits one of the goblins in the face, that is his 3 retainers, he'll say, "It's good to meet you. I am Banley."
Pleasure, he says, bowing to you. So what brings the three of you here?
Your turtle guide will look at you there, Sorik. You were not here when the village was attacked. I would have remembered you. The party came here to slay some sort of undead creature that destroyed the village here.
How did I get here?
So over the course of the week, you sort of just you've been traveling, and this just seemed like an abandoned village and easy enough place to take a rest. A shelter that wasn't a wasn't a cave or something like that. Actual huts and everything.
I had assumed the village was abandoned.
Recently, yes, everyone was dead or killed except for me. And as he's saying this, you hear movement coming from the outside of the village. As you look to see where the sound comes from, you see a young female turtle staring at you. Olo, the turtle guide, stands up, a huge smile stretching across his face. Ludron! Ludron, you survived? I thought everyone was dead! The girl stares blankly back and says in an eerie monotone voice, Yes, I followed them home.
Does she normally talk this monotone and weird?
Ludrath looks really concerned. She must, or not Ludrath, Orola seems very concerned about her. Something must not be right. She must be injured. She must be,
Nope.
something is going on with her.
Hey, the lass has just got a bit of the shock.
That might be.
Should we kill it?
No, don't kill her. She's just a child.
He was just joking around.
You should go to her.
He's already like got her under his arm and is just giving her like a side hug, and she just sort of looks up blankly at you. I hid in the mud when the monsters attacked. When they left, I followed the skeletons to their nest. There's a really big, partially submerged graveyard nearby. Strange headstones stick out of the mud. Some buildings are there. The monsters don't eat. They only kill things that come near the graveyard. I can take you there.
Who else thinks this child's fucking creepy?
Creepy or
Go
not,
on.
she knows the way.
Oro looks at you. She's like, she just watched her entire village get slaughtered. Have some sympathy, man.
The poor child has been traumatized. Child, if you would lead us there, then your friend here will take you back home and we can do the rest.
Okay. I can do that. Follow me. As she starts, she starts leading you off, not too terribly far away. It takes about half hour worth of walking, but eventually you do find that this find where she's leading you. The sun starts to dip in the sky when Ludron points silently at a plot of the swamp. Small stones stick out of the mud all around the plot, but dominating your view are two massive nests that are made out of dead trees and branches. Between the two nests are the tops of two pillars and a stone structure. That's where their skeletons nested. That's where the monsters went.
Well, I say we set it on fire, head home, get paid. You know what I'm saying?
We need the skull to get paid.
We gotta go back to the village, right?
We need a skull of a Dracolich. That's what he said.
He said he didn't know what it was.
No, but he said he would pay us when we present a skull of the Dracolich.
I think he'll pay us for the skull we got back there.
We say it's a Dracolich, convince him, and go home, get paid.
Or do we crack his skull?
Stoic begins to head toward the evil-looking structure, unsure of whether or not his new allies are going to join him.
So give me a perception check as you're going to look at this area.
Perception. That's a 18.
Yeah, okay. So with an 18, you realize that this structure is one of the only solid things that's built solidly on land that hasn't sunk into this area yet. You see a staircase descends into the ground within the structure. Etched onto the staircase, there's something in a script. I'm not sure if you understand. What languages does your character speak or read?
Let me see here. He only reads Draconic and Elvish.
Okay.
But he can speak any language.
Okay. You do not recognize.
Is it in Goblin or Undercommon?
It is not.
Is it in Dwarven?
It is not in Dwarven, but you recognize some Dwarven script in it. It's a language that's derivative of the Dwarven script.
Giant.
You would 100% know that is giant, yes.
Can I attempt to make out some words that might make sense?
Yeah, give me a intelligence check as... This is like an English speaker trying to translate something...
Yeah.
Or like a French speaker trying to translate Spanish or something like that. Something that's a similar language, but not...
9.
9. You're not able to figure anything out.
They butchered their letters. The runes are all wrong. They don't even know what order to put them in.
So, as you guys are sitting there looking at this, just have to quick ask, does Sorik have alert, by the way?
Yes, he does.
Sorik, your head is on a swivel as you see rising out of the muck behind you. You see there is a very incredibly large mummified ogre rising from the muck behind you guys as you guys are looking at this stairwell, and two large orcs with tusks and fangs that rise from behind you.
We've got trouble behind us.
Oh, sweet literacy. I've been looking forward to this. How big's an ogre? Are they large size?
That one is large, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is... we are going to, we're going to roll initiative here real quick, and then we are going to take our intermission for the night. after we roll initiative. So, okay, so the orc. Give him a 18/17. Oh, so 21. All right, so Boundley, what did you get?
18.
18. Soric?
28.
28. Murdoch?
3.
3. All right, and then Dwagan?
11.
11. All right. Cool, cool. So with that, we're going to take a brief intermission, then we'll come back for this combat. We'll get right into that as we return. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. We shall see you all soon. Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are here for back into the combat as the orc vampires and the mummified ogre came out of the dirt, the muck behind the party as they're looking down this area. First and foremost, the first person to respond is definitely Sorik.
All right. I am going to. How far away are these things?
They're about 15 feet behind you.
Okay, only 15. I'm going to charge up on the one on the far left, so one of the vampires, and
Okay.
I will go ahead. And commence my attack. I'm going to use 2 strikes with my staff of striking.
Okay.
The first one is an 18. No, a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. The second attack is a 23 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Right. Let's see here. I'm going to expend 2 charges from my staff of striking to first blow. Nice. So he takes with the staff of striking, he'll take 13 points of initial damage plus
Okay.
19 points from the charges. So that is force damage.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'm also going to use my feat, which is Crusher. I'm going to push that. I'm going to push that creature away from the other creatures and from the turtle.
Okay. So you push him back 5 feet.
Yep, and then I move forward 5 feet, and then with the second attack, that does 12 points more of damage, and I'm going to burn one more charge here to do 6 more points of force damage.
Wonderful.
And then I'm going to use, and then I will use a key point.
Okay.
Do bonus action flurry of blows. Let's see here. Forgive me, I have not used flurry of blows ever.
So that gives you two bonus action attacks.
2 unarmed strikes.
Yep.
So that's a natural 14 and a natural 17. Sweet. So both of those are plus 10. So I assume they both hit. And then my monk attack die is a D8 at this point. So let me go ahead and add in my 2D8. That is altogether 15 more points of damage.
All right, wonderful. That is a solid first turn. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right. Next up is going to be the ogre mummy. This one is going to rush up to Murdoch.
What?
The ogre mummy lumbers towards you. As first and foremost, it hits you with a dreadful glare. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, do.
$15?
15 fails. So you are cursed with mummy rot. You cannot regain any hit points, and your hit point maximum is decreased by by 3d6 for every 24 hours that elapses. If the curse reduces you to 0 HP and you die, your body turns to dust.
I've had the worst.
It is then going to make one attack against you.
Does it have to move up into within 15 feet of me to attack it?
No, it is not, because it's casting a spell here.
Ah, got it.
So it is going to cast harm on you, which I believe is a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
I'm good at those.
Famous
Let me
last
just double
words.
check. Oh. Oh, that's mass harm. That's not harm. Here it is. Let's see. Yeah, con save.
28.
28. All right, so you will take half of the damage here. I'm just going to dice roll this because I don't feel like digging out 16 die.
Nice.
Sixes. You'll take half of 52 points, so 26 points of necrotic damage. From this
What's
thing.
my
as it
maximum
casts-
hit points reduced by?
So you pass that, so you don't lose that. The maximum hit points get reduced when you, after 24 hours with the mummy rot.
Alright then.
Alright, and then it is going to be the vampire's turn. Well, the one that is on... why is my mouse not working? The one that's on Sorik is going to attempt to bully Sorik back.
Okay, but I wanted to mention real quick, I'm wearing a cloak of displacement also, so he has disadvantage on all attacks.
Wonderful. First and foremost, it is going to attempt to charm you. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is only a 12.
So you are charmed against this vampire. You regard it as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You are not under the vampire's control. You take the vampire's requests in the most favorable way that you can. And you become a willing target for the vampire's bite attack. Each time the vampire or the vampire's companions do something harmful to you, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on yourself on a success. This effect lasts 24 hours or until the vampire is destroyed or you save.
Yeah.
It is then going to look at you and say, "Defend me, please." In Orcish, but you understand that through the charm.
All right.
But that is its turn to do that. The other one is going to attempt a... It's going to rush up towards Bonley, not knowing that Bonley has Sentinel and Polearm and all the whole shebang.
So that's a 21. And to add insult to injury, I am going to use a superiority dice to add trip attack to this. So that'll be 15 points of magical slashing and a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He dives in the dirt.
Nice.
As that, you reduced his movement to 0 and he fell prone. He cannot physically get up. So that's it for his turn. Next up is going to be your turn, Bonley.
Wonderful. Staying right where I am, I'm going to call out, Ah, yes, the perfect time for mayhem. And I'm just gonna slash at him on the ground.
Wonderful.
Yep, that's a 26 to hit. And a 24. And another 26 to hit. And bonus action, polearm master attack for a 24. That will be this and a d4. Do I need to separate bludgeoning versus slashing?
Nope.
$43 points of magical damage.
All right, lovely. Anything else? As you hit this one pretty hard.
I'm going to move 5 feet away from him.
Okay. Next up is going to be Dwagan.
All right. So we have 2 vampires and 1 ogre thingy, right?
2 vampires and an ogre mummy. Yes, the
Okay.
ogre mummy is close up. Is not too close. But one of the vampires is face down in the dirt. The other one is being bullied and pushed away by the monk.
Guess I'm gonna go after the mummy. I'm going to run around. I will or bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then I am going to move around, get behind it, and I am going to grapple it from behind and just get it in the rear naked. My first attack is going to be a grapple.
Okay. Let me roll for that. 16 on die. Plus for the mummy. Why is my mouse going so slow now? There we go. So it gets a 20 total.
I got a 25.
All right, so you grapple this thing.
It takes 3 points of piercing damage. Again,
3 points piercing.
it's all
Yep.
all magical. I'm assuming that anything that my armor does, because my armor is magical, that it is magic damage. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's my first attack. Second attack, I am going to reckless attack,
Okay.
and I'm just going to try and punch it. That'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And I'm going to I'll just hit it. I'll just punch it. 13 bludgeoning damage. And I will action surge and hit it 2 more times.
Okay.
Recklessly, of course.
Yep, sounds good.
That'll hit. Second one will hit with a 27, and third one is a 17 to hit.
17 is AC.
Okay, so 17
So that will
hits.
hit.
And I think I'm going to see here. Trip. On the last one, I will do a trip attack on it. I'll get to that in a second. I'll roll damage first.
Okay.
It's 24 bludgeoning damage for those 2 attacks, and I gotta look up trip attack real fast.
You add a superiority die, and it has to make a strength save in order to not be knocked prone.
That's right. Thank you. So
All right, strength save of
18.
that is 22. Is what
Okay,
it got.
it'll pass, and it takes an extra 10 bludgeoning damage.
Wonderful. Anything else?
That will end my turn.
All right, Murdoch.
All right then. The one that gave me this stink eye, what's that one looking like?
It's looking a bit hurt. It's grappled currently by your other dwarven friend.
Ah. So that's me advantage?
Grappled just means its speed is 0.
Ah, alright then. I'm going to
Restrained
bonus
is
action.
advantage.
I'm going to rage.
Sorry,
Yes.
I don't know if this matters or not. I just realized I did not need to. I did, obviously I said it, but I did not need to reckless attack for advantage because I had it through grappling because of a feat.
Yeah, with your feet, yes. So yeah. You're good.
Okay.
You have to rage the reckless?
No,
you can reckless anytime. You just have to declare it for your first attack that is a melee attack, and then all attacks following that turn are. However, you can only reckless on op attacks if you've recklessed the turn prior.
Alright then, I'm going to rage, reckless, wacky. Does a lowest is 24?
24 will hit.
Cool. Do I need to separate slashing and bludgeoning?
No, you do not.
Okay, 43 points of magical damage.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right, back up to the top of the round here, we have Sorik.
All right.
You were told by the vampire that you are oh so charmed by to defend it.
So feeling this charm, he's going to use his action to end one effect on himself that is causing him to be charmed. He's going to use stillness of mind to do that.
That's
Nice.
absolutely wonderful. Go for it.
And then bonus action, I'm going to use a key point to do flurry of blows.
So for flurry of blows, you have to make an actual attack action in order to get that bonus action.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing I can do then. I will continue to pretend to defend him. So I'll just stand there with my back to him, like I'm defending him still.
Okay, wonderful. All right, next up is going to be the vampires. The first one is, it's going to be the mummy that is restrained. It is going to.
it's grappled, not restrained.
Yeah, grappled. Sorry.
Yep.
It is going to cast a spell onto itself. It is going to. You see a whole bunch of stinging insects appear as a plague of insects burst around this thing. So 20-foot radius. So this would get Murdoch and Dwagan here.
Yep.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Uh, 15.
That will fail.
Okay, con save. 26.
That'll pass. So on a fail, you'll take 29 points of piercing damage. On a success, you'll take half of that.
I will take none. because of my armor.
Oh,
Yep.
What type of damage?
piercing, magical piercing.
Okay.
The
And
Mysium armor. While you're wearing the armor, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. In addition, when you are subject to a magical effect that allows you to make a strength or constitution saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
That's fantastic. I like it.
how much damage did you say it was?
29 half to 14.
Okay, 14 raging.
Yep, because you're raging. All right, and that is his turn. He is also going to take a little bit of that and maintain concentration. All right, next up are going to be the vampires. The one is going to attempt to stand up. This one's going to look at you, Banley, instead of running towards you, because this thing's intelligent enough. Very intelligent, actually. It's going to attempt to make a charm on you, so I need a wisdom saving throw against you, Banley.
Natural 20, 21.
All right. As it just looks at you and snarls as it's not able to do anything about this.
Banley is going to respond as soon as it tries and says something. Banley is going to respond by saying, "See, I follow the goblin code of mayhem. A true goblin never does as he's told, never tells as he's done, and never follows a rule, least of all this one."
Okay. By the way, you see both of the orcs, their wounds stitching up. The other one that is on Sorik is going to rush past Sorik and is going to attempt to...
Now, as it rushes past me, can I opportunity attack it?
You absolutely can.
All right, and I will do that. That's a natural 20. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
Use the
Using your
staff
staff.
charge.
Yeah, definitely hitting with the staff.
Even when you're not playing a paladin, you're still smiting.
I am. It's just a part of me here. I'm gonna. How often do these things recharge? They recharge every day. You know. Right. So 7, 11, 19, 24, 27, 7 plus 8, 35 points of damage. Just gets whacked.
So 35 points of damage on this one. Bring it up to 80 points of damage. All right. As you do that, it stops its charge towards Banley and turns around and just goes after you again at this point. So it's going to make 2 unarmed attacks against you. No, it's not. As it gets really poor on the roll. Next up, then, is going to be Banley's turn.
Banley will look at this this vampire and go, "See, it would have been much easier if you had just walked up to me and just walked one step forward and just start going at him."
Okay.
So my lowest to hit is a 21
That'll hit.
on my 3 attacks. And I get my bonus action attack, which is just still over 21.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? Let's add a trip attack in this one as well. In the last one. Just to add insult to injury.
He passes this time with the 20.
That's fine. It's more to add damage.
Mm-hmm.
18, 21, 24, 29, 50 points of magical damage.
Makes my math a lot easier when it's a nice, nice whole number.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I'm going to step a few feet away.
All right. And because he doesn't have the 10 feet reach, you don't have to worry about it. All right. Next up is going to be Dwagan. You start your turn in the insect plague. So if you end your turn here, you will take the save again.
Okay.
Is how the spell works.
Gotcha. So he's still grappled by me.
Yep.
So he automatically takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's from unarmed fighting style. And then I'm going to make 2 attacks with my action. The first one, that'll hit with a natural 19. The second one will also hit with a natural 19 because I rolled 2 natural 19s on that one. So that damage will be 16 plus 7, whatever that is, 16 and 7. I'm blanking on that here.
24.
24. Yes, thank you.
Yep. Or no, 23. 23.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, because
Yep.
it's one that should have been easy. Yeah. And then I am going to headbutt it with my armor for my bonus action attack.
Okay.
And that is a 3 plus another 7 points of piercing damage.
All right. As you only needed 1 point after that last hit to kill it, the insect plague dips out of there as this ogre mummy is no more.
You just see him like basically rending through the neck of this thing, and then just the head just pops off, and he just rides it down to the ground.
All right. Good. All right. Anything else?
That'll end my turn.
All right, Murdoch.
All right then. He killed the thing. Great.
He did. There was 2 orcs left.
Gonna go up to them. Swingy, hitty. Attempt to
Okay.
killy. What's the closest one?
So there's one on Banley, which is probably the closest, and the other one is on Soric.
The closest one, because I'm mad that he killed
Okay,
it.
so Banley.
Hit. Lowest is a over 20.
That will just barely hit
You want me
by
to-
a lot.
Okay, I was gonna say I could do the math. It's like 20.
You're good. Yeah, no, you hit.
43 points.
43 points. All right. So 80, 88, 120. So 130. All right, it's still standing. Also, I'm doing
That's
all
all
this
I can
old
do.
school on pen and paper today, so this is a nice little exercise. Going back to my root. All right. Next up is going to be
math skills.
I am. Next up is going to be back up to the top of the round, Soric.
All right. Here I go. I'm going to make my 2 attacks. First one is a, let's see, plus 13, so that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And at 24. Okay, cool.
Yep. You have to roll a 4 or higher to hit.
Okay. All right. So 14 damage on die plus 16, so that's 30 points of damage with the staff striking over 2 hits.
Okay.
I'm going to use a key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
Both of those hit. What did you say its armor class was?
17.
Okay.
Or no, 16 here. 16, sorry.
Okay, good. So both of those hit as well. Ooh, 2 1s on damage. That stinks. So that is 12 points of damage with the two non weapon damage attacks
Okay, this thing is looking
altogether.
very, very rough as you're just beating its face in with the staff in your fists.
Okay, cool.
Anything else?
Yeah. Nope, that's my turn.
All right, next up is going to be the vampire's turn. This one is going to attempt to hit you twice there, Soric. What is the AC I'm looking for?
20.
20. All right, so 1 hit, 1 miss. So you will take 8 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, and then all right, 8 points of bludgeoning.
Yep, and that's actually it. These things are sort of really actually weak. They're attack-wise. They're just
Okay, and then until the start of my next turn, I don't have the displacement cloak. So, but nothing else is attacking me right now. So.
Oh, wait a minute! I forgot about that here. It still hits. I just rolled to confirm it, and yeah, it still hit.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just forgot about that. All right, so that is its turn. The one on Bonley, you said you backed up, right? Or you're just on it?
Mm-hmm. No, I backed up.
This one is going to rush towards. This one's just going to turn to Murdoch, and just start going after Murdoch because it doesn't want to get close to you. It's already gotten stabbed once trying to get close to you. So Murdoch, that is a 19 and a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and so that's going to be 16 points of bludgeoning, half to 8. All right, then it is going to go to Bonley. Your turn. Bonley.
Only.
Apologies. I am going to get within 15 feet and start attacking.
Yeah, and you notice, guys, every single turn these vampires, their wounds are stitching up. Not all the way, but enough to where it's sizable.
Well, all of my attacks are going to hit because I didn't get lower than a 24, and one of them is a crit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I am out of superiority die, so that is unfortunate.
Yeah, you've been bullying this thing pretty hard.
Yeah.
That and the bird.
That's what I am. I'm a big bully. Use my feature to re-roll that 1. Cool. It's still a 1. Gotta love that great weapon fighting style.
Oh, yeah.
10, 20, 24... 29... 50 points again.
Okay, that one is dead.
Nice.
You make that one fully dead. All right. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
All right. Dwagan.
All right.
Only one guy left.
Yeah, I'm going to run up and just punchy punch.
Go for it.
Recklessly.
Okay.
To get that sweet, sweet advantage.
Hell yeah, if you can get it, get it.
17 hit.
17 will hit. AC is 16 on these vampires.
Okay, so first one hits. Second one hits, and bonus action will be a natural 20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so it'll be so 35 damage total.
35 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. That one is still up, but barely.
And that will end my turn.
All right, then it's going to go to Murdoch.
All right then. Is that one still up?
It is still up, yes.
Gonna hit it 3 times. First time. Double 19 to hit. That hits. The other one. 24 to hit. Last one. Nat 20 to hit. This is that one, so it's a 8. Math.
All of those will hit.
54 points of magical bludgeoning.
You said how much?
54.
That one is dead, as initiative is over with that.
Very nice.
As you see at this point, the turtles have ran off. Oro has made sure has evacuated during this. The little turtle girl that you guys had rescued, and so you guys are here in this graveyard by yourself at this point. You see the structure heads deep down into the underground.
Check out what type of rocks around here.
Yeah. It is a very sturdy basalt. Not dwarven construction, but...
Tastes a little tangy.
You also see on the ogre mummy, it is wearing a very fanciful belt with a polished flint medallion broken into the shape of a lightning bolt.
I hold it up like a champion after I ripped his
It
head
looks
off.
like it looks like a champion belt.
I put it on.
You suddenly become.
The
Do you have any?
champion wears his belt.
Do you have any attunement slots left?
I believe I do. Let me double check. Inventory, attunement. Yes, I have 1 slot left.
You automatically become attuned to a belt of fire giant strength.
Ooh, oh, fuck
That's
yeah.
what I got.
I almost took one of those, but I took a tattoo instead. I'm so glad.
As you suddenly feel like you are, like this is a champion belt. You feel pumped.
Oh, he's stiff in more ways than one right now.
God. Moving on. All right. You see this going down into the depths.
Fuck yeah.
Benno will say, "My friends, should we take some time to catch our breath?"
I mean, I got a pretty good amount of pepper, being the the great fighter I am, but if you need a break, we can take one, little man.
Benno will nod, say, all right, and just sits.
Does anyone know how to cure a curse?
I think you're supposed to waddle around in mud.
Rub some mud in it.
Murdoch face plants into the mud.
You get dirty.
I'll keep watch, I guess.
Okay.
While we're catching our breath.
Yeah, you absolutely can. And with that, you guys are able to get a short rest in here if you would need.
Yes.
But the sun does completely go down at this point, leaving you in darkness.
I'm just gonna this.
And sort of as you're sitting there with a short rest, you notice the corpses of both the ogre mummy and the orcs. You see that they're covered in they're head to toe in tattoos.
What kind of tattoos?
Give me a history check.
I was just gonna compare my tattoos to you, but we could do a history check, I guess. Not my cup of tea, but 7. I don't know
7.
this artist.
Yeah, not familiar.
Doesn't look like mine.
No, it does not.
He's saying history?
Yep, history for the tattoos.
I'm actually proficient in history. 16?
16? So you realize a bit more about these tattoos. There was a large war against between the orcs and ogres and the dwarfs for a while, and there was a whole ogre kingdom known as Thar for a hot minute. And these tattoos are very similar to the battle tattoos that the elite Thurar ogres and orcs would have.
Guys, these guys are dicks.
I mean, I had already gathered that.
No, like super dicks.
I kicked the ogre head like a soccer ball.
It squishes in your foot a little bit. With your newfound strength.
Does anyone have any fuel that we could perhaps burn these corpses just to ensure they rise not again?
Let's see what items I have in my inventory.
Yeah, look too.
Benno will say, I have stuff to start fire.
He holds up the whiskey bottle that he grabbed from the bar.
Whoa! Let's not get hasty there. All right, so
Let's not waste the alcohol on this when I can just start a fire with what I have. Benno will start a fire using the tinderbox.
I'll gather up some like scraps of wood and branches and stuff from the trees.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll help you with that.
It takes a while to get something lit because this is a swamp. The most of the wood in this area, while dead, is very full of moisture. So it does take a bit to light, but you can get it to light after a little bit of effort.
Yeah. Then we just try to burn the corpses.
Yep, you absolutely can. It is a awful, awful stench.
Smells like Tuesday.
Haven't smelled something this bad since
Only your Tuesdays
Murdoch.
smell like this?
Since Murdoch needed his last bath.
Only your Tuesdays smell like this?
Isn't today Wednesday?
Rick looks
Is-
around with a sly smile and says, "This is precisely why we stopped having chili at the monastery."
Oh, chili is one of the best meals, though. So nutritious and good.
Indeed.
And it gets everywhere if you start a food fight. That's one of its best qualities.
Right then, we going down in this pit or something?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys begin to head down into this into the pit, into this descent down the stairs that head there. It leads down to a massive set of stone doors. The doors are ornately carved, showing a bunch of ogres cowering beneath humanoid tyrants of the left, fighting a battle in the middle, and standing atop a mountain of bodies on the right. The doors have no handles.
No handles. Must be a push door.
I was thinking the same thing, and I'll just try and push.
Give me an athletics check as you try to push.
I think it changed since I put that belt on. It did. So that'll be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. Door doesn't budge.
Must be a heavy door. Would you like some assistance?
Just put your back into it.
All right, so you can make the check again with advantage.
Belleville will hand the halberd to one of the goblins who is very much trying to hold it as best he can, and just start shoving.
Say again, this time at advantage.
Yep, with advantage.
That's much better. That's a 16 plus 17 for a 30-something, 33.
So technically it's a pull door. You had to find the the handles and the lock. You make it a push door as you snap the hinges on the outside of the door and just buckle it in.
I told you just gotta put your back into it a little bit.
There we go.
As you completely bypass the triple DC 24 dexterity check locks by just pushing through the wall.
Any door is a push door if you try hard enough. All right.
Anything that has ever been made can be unmade.
Yes, absolutely.
You can
So-
drive a tank through any pull door.
As you smash open the intricately carved door, destroying remnants of history, you are greeted by humid air that reeks of death. The room ahead of you is drowned in darkness. With the starlight at your back, you can faintly make out two large statues that look like ogres clad in various forms of armor, and weapons both in hand and bound to their backs. So the terrain here looks like it's made of packed earth, which makes it look more like a wine cellar than any sort of burial tomb or anything, being in a graveyard. There is no light at all, so if you guys do not have dark vision, you cannot see. Which I think everyone has dark vision here, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it smells like death, and you hear the occasional dripping of water.
I like this scent. All right, let's move closer.
Okay, so this room is 70 feet long, 60 feet wide. As you see, it's packed with earth and peat, and there's etchings throughout. A massive set of double doors rests in the northern wall here, as there are two statues of muscular ogres that appear to be preparing for war.
Are they in the very middle of the room, or are they on
so
each side of the doors?
They're in the middle of the room, but on each opposite wall.
Okay.
So one
Gotcha.
statue
Like they're
statue
facing
has
each other.
yeah, they're facing each other.
Okay.
One statue even has an orc carved in that is strapping armor onto the ogre.
Is this important? Do we need to take armor off? Do we need to put armor on?
I mean, it's just a statue, right?
What else do I see in the room? Anything else?
Absolutely nothing.
Does it look like a fighting arena?
You had said earlier that you recognize the markings on the flesh of those creatures we fought. Does anything in here seem significant to you?
They're called tattoos, and maybe.
Am I getting a sense that this is like a combat sport related?
For this, so you see it. It looks like these statues. One of them is having armor put onto it. The other one, looking at it, is unarmored. And looking a little bit closer into this room, you see that there are alcoves, very cleverly hidden in every 15 feet in this area, that seem to be little burial niches.
Oh. So it is a tomb. Okay.
Guess we
Better
better
walk
set
up
this.
to one of them.
Guess we better set this place on fire too.
Not a bad idea.
It may be a little hard. It is a bit wet down here.
What's that? Murdoch?
I'm gonna walk up to one of the statues. The one
Okay.
taking the armor on.
The one putting the armor on.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke it.
Poke. Your hand touches hard stone.
I'm gonna poke it harder.
Your finger hurts.
I don't like that. I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
It's like yelling at a fire for burning you.
So you hit it with your hammer. Your hammer bounces off of it, and the reverberation of the hit travels all the way up your arms, and it is uncomfortable. As you see, there is not a scratch on the statue.
Murdoch's pissed. Murdoch is going to storm off to Dwigan and go, "These statues are doing something. They make hurt."
Can I tell what the statue's made of?
Yeah. So give me a stone cutting check. So this will be an an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. Just intelligence roll?
Yes.
Oh god. 10. Not my
10.
specialty.
Yeah. The stone does not look as strong as what it was. Like, you get that much at least. The stone The stone looks to be made of a softer stone that should have crumpled to his hammer.
I lick it. Tastes magical.
A little bit, yeah.
This,
The al-
can I take a look and see if there's like any switches or anything around the statue? Like
Yeah, give me a perception check or investigation.
Okay.
Yep, your choice. Perception or investigation.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh, that's much better. I will do perception with a natural 19 for 26.
All right. So looking around, is this the armored or the unarmored one that you're looking for?
I think we're at the armored one. That's the one that seems to be magical, right?
Yeah, they both seem to be magical, actually.
Okay.
So looking at this one, you realize this one is missing one article of clothing out of the entire armor set, and its weapon. But you don't see any switches. The article of clothing that you see is missing for the armor is the belt or girdle for the armor set.
I'll look around see if I can find a weapon in a possible like stone girdle, because the pieces of armor that like look like it's being put on is also stone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Your belt.
What about me belt?
You just found the belt, right?
Yeah, it's mine. I'm keeping it.
You don't just take a champion's belt.
You're right. I want it.
Exactly.
killed the
No,
last
I'm
champion, so it's
on
mine.
your side here. I'm
What?
on your side here.
He is thinking it hurts.
Yeah, well, maybe that means there's a weapon laying around here somewhere, or someone else has got it.
Yeah, give me a perception check or investigation while you're going around here, trying to find the other weapons or armor.
It's a 14 for perception.
14. Okay. You realize there in all of those alcoves and stuff like that, there is lots of different pieces of armor, and you also find a grand total of about 1,500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Spread throughout all the alcoves. You find weapons and armor in the alcoves of all types.
All right, I'll just what's that? 1,500 divided by 4. Someone math me.
$375.
Yep, 375 for each. You know,
Okay.
beer money.
Beer money. All right, so
Excellent.
you find a whole bunch of stuff. What are you doing?
Do I out of the stuff I have, I'll look for like the nicest belt and weapon that looks like it might fit this thing.
That's the one thing you oddly can't find is any belts.
Okay. Is there a weapon that looks like it fits this thing?
So you find there is a few weapons that you find. You find there is a spear, a maul, or a great sword.
Spear, maul, great sword. Any of them? Like I banged them on the base of the. Yeah, like try and break them. Just if they snap, they're not magical.
None of them will break.
None of them will break. You You guys want to try these out? And I'll just
Try them out. How?
I take the maul and I just slam it into the statue.
So the maul will slide and it slots and gets stuck in the statue's hands.
Oh, I was swinging it at it.
Oh, you swing it at it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then disregard that. It just bounces off.
Didn't seem to work. You want to try a different one?
I'm gonna keep them all.
Okay.
You know, just to have something in case the fists don't work too well. Try the spear. Put the spear in there.
You put the spear in there. It doesn't seem to fit.
Try the great sword.
Doesn't seem to fit.
Try them all.
It slides in and locks in.
Okay.
Does the other statue appear to be missing anything similar?
The other statue is unarmored completely.
It's just naked.
Do we find anything around that seems to fit the bill for clothing or armoring a statue?
Oh, you found lots of pieces of armor. You found breastplates, helms, gauntlets. They all seem to look like the ones that go on the statue that just took the maul.
Okay, well, let's hook that up. Let's try to make the two statues look equal, maybe.
Okay.
Yes, let's do that. We'll just start.
Well, they're doing that. I'm just gonna go try those other doors. See if they're open.
So you get up to those doors as sorry about that. Those other doors are in front of you. You don't see any way for them to open, or you just don't see a handle. Don't see any lock holes or keyholes.
Obviously, they're push doors, so I'll try and push these as well.
All right, give me a strength check.
Natural 20 for a
Okay,
total of
What, 37?
37. Yeah.
Yeah, so the party is in the process of trying to figure out the puzzle to open up these doors. As yet again, you make pull doors into push doors as you crumple in these double doors. As you see, they crack open, and it leads into a circular room with a large pool in the middle. Resting on the side of the pool are 4 large bowls. The walls of the room are etched with a massive picture that appears to start to the left of the door you came through and proceeds clockwise around the room. The scene depicts a massive black dragon breathing acid on an island city. The end of the picture shows the city exploding in the air as the water beneath it erupts with steam.
Before I walk into the room, I just walk back to the statue, try and pull them all back out.
Does not come out.
All right. Can't rip
You
it
know,
out.
I don't know why we didn't just try pushing the doors in the first place.
Because we're idiots.
Because we're so smart.
Bro, we could have kept them all had we just done that.
I just love the brute force technique of this party right now. So like I'm here for it.
We're all some sort of like martial character. Of
Yes.
course we're gonna go brute force.
I love it.
Everything can be handled with brute
It
force.
reminds me of when Gooder and Astrum would just ran through that temple and we just took like buttloads of
You
damage.
triggered every trap along the temple. So you see in this room a pool full of water. It seems to be about 3 feet deep, and and there are several different buckets in the area. Or not buckets, but bowls. You also see there is a door further on into the... Actually, no, you do not see a door. No, I'm sorry. You just see this room, the pool of water, and buckets.
So there's no way beyond this room.
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. Guess we can't
Shall we
just
look?
push the
Shall we look in
doors
the
open.
water?
Sword kind of glances into the water without like standing over top of it.
Yeah, so glancing around there, you do see there seems to be something written in the pool, in the bottom of it, and it's crystal clear. You can see straight through it. However, it is written in giant yet again.
More of that language.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know it.
I can't read.
I already tried reading it once. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna try drinking something from the pool.
So how are you trying to drink from the pool?
Putting my face into it and drinking.
Oh,
All right, so you put your face right into the pool of acid. You will immediately take 36 points of acid damage.
as your face
As
goes off.
you do melt off a decent chunk of your flesh.
You no
I'm
longer have a nose.
Ow. Immediately gonna pop one of these superior healing potions.
Okay, so as you look up, as you pull your head up out of the acid, like eyes wide, you see there is a ethereal door on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
That you did not see a few minutes before.
Do any of us see it, or just him?
No, only he sees it.
There's a door there. And I'm gonna point to it.
Do we
That's
see
a
it after he
wall.
points into it? I
Yeah,
think
you
he's
just see a wall.
hallucinating. I think you drank something that wasn't whiskey there.
Walk up to the door and try opening it.
The door opens readily for you. No one else sees the door open.
Are you trying to open the wall?
I'm gonna walk through the door.
You see Murdoch disappear.
Wait a minute. I'll just walk through the area that he just walked through.
Okay, you hit the wall.
What the?
Torque is going to
Well-
bend down.
Well,
just-
I'm all for trying new things.
What was that, Soric?
I'm gonna just place the knuckles on my hand into the acid to minimize the amount of damage that I actually take.
Okay.
Just to do like a touch of it, just to see if taking damage from the acid causes the door to appear.
So you'll take 6 points of acid damage from this,
Okay.
and you do not see a door.
It would appear, he
Um,
says, shaking his hand, that we have to do something a bit more extreme to see this door.
I'm gonna walk over to the giant script or whatever the thing.
Yeah.
Can I try and read this?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Banley is going to see the bowls on the side of the room
Ooh,
and look at those.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you can decipher it enough where you get only those brave enough to face the wrath of Iruroth are worthy of becoming Tharkir. As yet again, you see that scene that depicts a massive black dragon breathing acid on an island city.
So we have to get a little acid on ourselves to face the rat. Is there anything else in here that looks like it could be acidy?
All you got is the bowls
dragon.
around that your one friend is looking at right now that are simply things to hold liquid. They're larger bowls.
Do they come off of their platforms?
They do. Yes.
Oh, well, I'm gonna pull one off and be like, "Oh, well, this would be good to drink of," and kind of like get some of a little bit of the water, so it's not like a whole bunch, and just kind of quickly dip my head in it.
Okay. You'll take 21 points of acid damage, but the doorway does appear.
I suggest using this as I just turn and hand it to one of the others and just go to walk through the door.
I'll take a bowl that's that'd be about the size for my face.
Okay.
You know, not a giant one, just one that seems like just small enough. And
not a Murdoch face bath, but just a dip.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dunk my whole head in there.
Yeah, your beard's too nice. You don't want to lose that.
Yeah, damn. Damn right. Yeah, so and I'll dip my face in it. So.
All right, you'll take 21 points of acid damage, but the door appears.
All right, and I'll go through the door.
All right, Sorek will copy and do exactly the same as his two companions before him.
21 points of acid, and the door appears. So, the short hallway that you walk into has two alcoves carved into the right wall and one massive alcove in the left. At the far end of the hall is another set of double doors. Looking into the alcoves, you see piles of mud and holes that ascend up to the surface of the swamp. You're pretty sure this is where the orcs and ogres that attacked you came from. That they burrowed up.
We should have tried going down their holes.
That's what she said.
Why would she say something like that?
Moving onward.
Tell you when you're older.
I'm going to go ahead and drink one of my potions just to top myself back up.
Go for it.
All right. So we're all in the magical door.
Yeah, you're all in that short little tunnel between this room, and you see there's another set of double doors in front of you.
Gotta push.
All right, this door opens readily.
Basically,
this one actually is a push door.
Almost fall in because you're expecting all the resistance at this point.
Yep. So this room is designed to look like so as the door opens, you see a room that's designed to look like the parapets of a keep. Massive stone blocks line the walls, and the walls are cleverly painted to look like an invading army of orcs, goblins, and gnolls. The ceiling of the room arcs 50 feet overhead. On the eastern parapet, a massive bell scarred with runes adorns the high tower above the room. To the south, a set of double doors looks like the entrance to a castle.
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 Okay. You head up to the castle. You see the large doors.
Push. They've all been pushed so far.
All right, give me a strength check. Is this one you do find resistance with?
And that is good. That'll be 26.
26, the doors crack open again. As you yet again bypass another very intricately puzzled room by just brute forcing your way through this place. Absolutely wonderful. This next area, the walls of this hallway have been covered by slabs of basalt that is polished in such a way that you can see your reflection. Glancing at the stone, you feel like you see a different, darker you looking back. You see, there is a set of double doors made all at the end of this hallway as well. That seems to be made of this same reflective stone.
Guess we're just heading through. I don't know.
Okay. So
It's
you
like
go up.
looking into the past.
I'm just basically walking around looking for whatever asshole started this. So
So you get to the next set of doors very quickly. Do you push them open?
yeah, of course.
These ones glide open as if they were weightless.
Must be getting stronger.
As you walk into the next room, you see a massive, ornately carved door 30 feet away. The walls and doors of this room are made out of the same dark stone as the hallway you just exited. To your left, a massive boulder hovers in the air 20 feet above the floor, and to your right sits 4 smaller boulders with piles of rocks next to them. The door is carved that you see to show a massive ogre's helmeted head. Above the head are some words, yet again in giant, chiseled into the basalt.
I'll try and read them.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
5.
5, can't make heads or tail, but what you do, both you and Murdoch immediately recognize as dwarfs is these stones that are floating in the room are, while they might be different shapes, you can pinpoint that they're all about the exact same mass. These 4 floating stones.
Is there another set of doors in this room?
There is, yes.
More push doors.
Try to push
Just
those
gonna look at Dwayne and just go, doors. Door.
Give me a strength check, as no doors can stop you this time.
With advantage, because I'm going
Yes.
to try and help you.
All right.
With
Well,
advantage.
the first one was a natural 19, so
The door shatters in your wake, just going right through it. These doors open to another polished basalt-covered room. Writing in the giant language covers every inch of the walls, floor, and ceiling of this room. The walls on the left side of the room are smashed, creating an opening to another chamber beyond. A massive basalt tomb rises 10 feet into the air in front of you, its colossal lid smashed on the floor and leaning against its base.
I think maybe someone should be sleeping in there. Maybe we go put him back to rest.
It seems like it would be the smart thing to do.
So, do you go investigate the sarcophagus, it sounds like?
Yeah, nothing else to do.
So you
So
go
another
into
set
the...
of doors.
There is not, just the smashed the hole in the wall. So looking at where the sarcophagus is you see there is no corpse in there. However, you do see a ruby the size of a person's head that seems to be worth 1,000 gold pieces, and a potion of supreme healing, and a spell scroll of enhance ability.
Okay. Who needs that potion?
What was the potion? I didn't hear.
Supreme healing.
I still have a superior potion left.
I still got the superior.
I have a superior and a supreme.
I am without healing potions.
Take it.
Right? I very much appreciate that.
Anybody want that scroll?
I can't use it.
Looks at it in barbarian.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it in my backpack for later. And we can rock, paper, scissors. Whoever lives gets the ruby. At the end of this, I mean, not after rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors is not an extreme sport.
I mean, it can be.
I mean, for us goblins, it usually is.
So, ruby. I'm just gonna put it in my pack if everyone's okay with that. Just my pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
And scroll of enhanceability.
Yep, enhanceability.
What level is that spell?
I do not know off the top of my head. Let me just look. I have D&D Beyond up right now. It is a second level spell.
Okay. I'll add it as a second level spell. To backpack.
Usable by Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Artificer, or Oath of Glory Paladin.
What druid would be?
Ability. Scroll. Boom.
Nothing else in this room but the tunnel you said, right?
Nothing
Yeah,
else
and-
but that hole, yeah.
How much?
I'm gonna
was
go in
the
the hole.
How much was the ruby worth?
1,000 gold.
1,000. Okay.
Yep.
Correct. Cost. Okay. Through the hole.
Alright. So you start heading down that hole. Doesn't take you too long following that too. It opens up into a bit of a cavern. So this large natural cavern has its opening completely covered by the tomb that you just came out of. A black basalt wall stretches behind you as the stale scent of the cavern assaults you. The silence of the cave is striking. To the north, a 10-foot tall cliff overlooks the room, and to the southeast is a large, unmoving pond. Large, egg-shaped stones dot the floor, taller than even the tallest gnome. The ceiling is 60 feet up in this room.
Did you just say the tallest gnome?
The tallest gnome, yes.
No, gnomes aren't tall. Very confused.
I
I think
mean,
we have found something important.
So as you guys are sort of looking at this and wander a bit further into the room, the water of the pool explodes up into the cavern. A massive skeletal dragon erupts into the air above you. Its black scales and flesh dangle from its skeleton. The creature's voice echoes across the chamber, causing your knees to shake. Who dares disturb my beloved Ebony's slumber? How dare you desecrate her final resting place? As you see this Draco Lich looking down upon you.
Guys, I think we found the person who was causing all the problems.
I go ahead and drink the potion that I just got.
Probably a good idea. Start limbering up.
8d4 plus 8.
Do a couple quick push-ups.
Don't forget, Dave, that if you're using an action, potions are max.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Oh yeah, shit.
So,
I'd be at full. Go.
as you guys are sitting there going about this, the dragon once again rumbles out. You are fools to defy my new power. My love, my children, rise and vanquish these grave robbers. A green burst of energy bursts from the dragon, quickly covering the room. The dragon eggs around you twitch as shadows begin to claw their way out of their tombs. The head of Ebony dislocates from its body with a thunderous snap and hovers in the air above you, an evil roar erupting from her mouth. As this is initiative.
Right.
So, doing that, you guys. 14.
Dean.
4. Hold on 2 seconds. 6. All right, so first off round, we're going to go Dwagan. What did you get?
12.
12. What did you get, Murdoch? Murdoch?
Oh, 13.
13. Sorik?
22.
22. And then Bonley?
15.
15, okay. So, Sorik, you are yet again the first to respond to this. Sorik?
Right. Yep, I'm here. How far am I from when the green pulse went out? Did anyone else stand up, or?
Yeah. So you see, there are four black shadow dragon wormlings crawling out of their eggs. There is a demi-lich dragon that the head snapped off the body of the skeleton, and then there is the Draco Lich velvet that is in this room.
Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff.
So there
What's
is
the closest
6.
thing to me?
They'd be the shadow wormlings.
All right, I guess I'll start with them. I will rush
Okay.
over and start my attack on them.
Go for it.
All right, a nat 19 and a nat 10. So
Okay.
the lowest attack would be a 23 on die, or
Yep.
23.
That'll hit.
So they both hit. So those two attacks collectively are 7 plus 16, so 23 points of damage.
Okay, it's still up.
And then I am going to, I guess I'll burn another key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
A 19 and a 1, so the 1 will miss.
The one will miss, but the
And
19 will
then-
hit.
That'll make up for it a little bit. So then that's 13 points of damage on the one single attack.
All right, so you kill that first black shadow dragon wormling as you hear Velvet roar out in agony as you kill one of its children.
Welcome to the world, little one.
All right.
right.
Anything
Welcome
else?
to the world. It is unfair.
Yep. This world is terrible. No, that's all from Sora.
All right. As Sorik spawn kills one of the babies, we move on to
Stop spawn camping.
Bonley.
I'll go to the next closest shadow dragon.
Okay.
15 feet away, and I'm gonna start attacking it.
Okay.
I just dropped one of my dice, and I don't know where it went. That's unfortunate, because that's one of my metal dice. Alright, my lowest to hit is a modified 20.
That'll hit.
I'll use my feature to reroll that one.
I can hear that GIF that you just shared, Trevor.
Love that band.
31 points of magical slashing.
All right. It's still barely up.
That's fine. I'm going to use my bonus action to second wing.
Okay.
Cool,
Anything
for
else?
maximum.
Anything?
No, that's all I can do.
All right.
I'm going to try and find my missing dice.
All right. The Demi-Lich's turn. It's going to fly up high above the area. And it is actually, you know what? No, it's going to fly just above the heads of all of you, and it is going to howl. It lets out a blood-curdling howl. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
$23.
23, okay.
23 as well.
All right, that makes it.
27.
27, okay, and Sorik had to step away for a second. So, you guys don't fail to save and aren't dropped immediately to 0 hit points. But you are frightened of this thing until the end of your next turn on a success. But that is its action. Next up is going to be 13. That is going to be Murdoch. You'll have disadvantage on all attacks because you can see this thing.
Disadvantage on all my attacks because I can see it.
Yes, because the frightened effect.
Alright, bonus action rage. How far is this thing away from me?
So this thing, it's floating 15 feet above your heads. The closest things to you are the shadow wormlings.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the shadow wormlings. Whack it once and twice. That's a crit. And over... That's a 30.
So are you going after the one that Bonley hit that is very heavily wounded, or another one that has not been
Another
touched yet? Okay.
45. 45 points.
All right, you kill that one right away. You cleave it in twain. Anything else?
No.
All right, next up is going to be, that's a 13, so it's going to go up to Dwagan.
How many of the wormlings are left?
There is one heavily injured and one that has not been touched at all.
Okay. I will rage, and
Okay.
I will run up and first I will recklessly punch the one that is heavily injured.
Okay, so straight roll because of being in line of sight of the
right.
Demi-Lich.
That's right.
Yep.
That'll probably hit. Actions unarmed. 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
That'll be...
Do you do 2 points of damage minimum?
Oh, yeah.
He had 2 points left after Bonley was done with them, so you just walk up and club that wormling.
I actually, it's like I run by and I just kick it right in the jaw and keep going to the next one.
Yep.
And I will punch the recklessly punch the third one.
Okay.
And that'll be a 15 to hit.
15 will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Did you adjust your modifier with that belt, by the way?
I put it on so it adjusted it for me.
Okay, cool. All right, anything else?
That will end my turn.
All right, next up is going to be Velvet's turn. So the Draco Lich, known as Velvet, it is going to... you see it... acid burbling at its mouth, as it is going to use its breath weapon to get both Bonley and Murdoch in a line. So I need a dexterity saving throw from both of you.
We see it coming.
You do, yes.
Dex saving throw, dirty 20.
That'll pass.
Same.
All right,
Same.
so you guys will take half of 54 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
So that would be
27.
27, yes. But that is its turn.
25.
Rage, so 27.
And then 27, half to 13 for you.
13, yeah.
And then W.
Do you have resistance to acid?
Raging.
Are you
No, you don't have resistance because you're not the bear
a
totem.
Ah, that's right.
So next up are the remaining the remaining Black Shadow Dragon Wormling. That one is going to look up and it is going to cast a Shadow Breath at you there, Dwagan. I need a dexterity save.
Okay, and I can see this coming.
Yes.
Ooh, that's good. 21.
21 will pass. So you will take half of 22 necrotic damage.
And I will take half of that because I am resistant to necrotic.
Absolutely.
So that's what, 11?
Half of 11 are... Yeah, so half of 22 to 11, yep.
Okay.
That barbarian?
No, that's one of the tattoos I have.
So from there, that is its turn. Back up to the top of the round. Sorik, are you back? I take that as a no. Bonley.
Cool. You said the Dracolich is flying 15 feet above us?
Yes.
I have a 15-foot reach. You are not safe, my friend.
Okay. You still have disadvantage, however, because it has not gotten to its turn yet for the fear.
That's fine. That's a 25.
Yeah, not that disadvantage means much at tier 3 when you have a plus 13 or higher most hits.
Yeah, I have a plus 12, so that's an 18 to hit.
That will miss, actually.
That's 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
And then bonus action attack as well
Okay.
for a 24.
Okay,
No,
that'll
22.
hit.
Sorry, 22.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, so one missed.
Oh, okay. That is very interesting. I've never seen that in a stat block.
How big is this thing?
It is tiny. Technically. Though it's a dragon's
Dragon
head, so
skull.
I would dragon skull. I would honestly say I would put it as small or medium.
I will throw on a distracting strike
Okay.
on one of them. Yeah, I'll just go with distracting strike. Do I need to separate any damage?
I just need to know
Slashing or
if
bludgeoning.
nope. However, you notice it is resistant to the magical weapons. It's one of the only stat blocks I've ever seen that specifically specifies bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from magic weapons as a resistant.
But it doesn't say non-magical?
Well, there's something else about that, but I don't want to give all of the stat block away.
It's probably immune.
26.
Wouldn't that be funny? You get this like really high level boss that's immune to magical weapons, but like so you have to like default
40.
back to like your basic original starting gear if you still have it.
45 points of damage.
45 points. All right, half to 23. All right, anything else?
No, that was action and bonus.
All right, next up is going to be it's going to be the Demi-Lich. As the Demi-Lich, let's see, does that howl recharge? It does not, so it is going to cast a life drain ability on it. On 3 of you, so that's going to be on Bonnley, and the 2 dwarfs, just because I don't want to attack someone while they're not currently sitting at the table.
It has disadvantage on me due to my cloak of displacement.
This is not an attack roll. This is I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. 21.
That'll pass.
No, Constitution? Oh, way higher. I was looking at Dex. 26.
13.
Okay, 13 will fail. And then what did you get, Dwagan?
Oh, sorry. I did not hear what was going on. I was responding to a text.
Nope, you're good.
What do I need to roll?
A con save.
Con save? Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to check something real fast.
Okay.
Domitable. Oh, that's on the long rest. Okay. Yeah, so that's 15.
15? As that will fail. All right, so both you and Murdoch both failed this. You will take 21 points of necrotic damage each.
Okay, that's not bad.
As
that's
you
half to 10.
Half to 10, yep. So 10 and 21, so that's 31. You see the Demi-Lich heal up all of its wounds with this.
Okay.
Then it will be, after that, then it'll go to Murdoch, your turn.
There's one dragon wormling left, right?
One dragon wormling, yes.
I'm gonna hit it.
Go for it.
Reckless, bonk, all the good stuff.
Recklessly bonk.
With hack and smash.
Yep. Hack and smash.
That hits. That hits. That hits. Lowest was a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Math. Clicky clacky math works. $53 points. Magical bludgeoning, slashing,
That one is
whacking. Yeah.
dead. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Dwagon.
All right. So all the little guys are dead. It's just the
Just the
floating
Demi-Lich
skull,
and the and Velvet the Draco Lich. Velvet is currently on the ground in full dragon form, where the Demi-Lich is 15 feet in the air above you guys.
Oh, okay, got it. I was thinking they were the same thing. I didn't realize there's two.
No, there's two separate.
ones.
Yeah, a Demi-Lich and a Draco Lich.
Okay.
And the fear effect has worn off at this point.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Dragon's gonna look at that skull. I didn't like that one. Let's see if you like this one. And bonus action, I'm going to activate my Eldritch Claw tattoos.
Okay.
And you can see like just Eldritch energy filling up his fists as the tattoos begin to activate. I'm going to run up. Can I jump high enough to grab the skull and grapple it?
How tall are you?
Around 5 foot, maybe a little shorter.
Okay, and then with the belt, that would make your strength high enough to do a standing jump. Yeah, you could with that. If you didn't have the belt, no. But with the belt, yes.
Nimbleness too. I got squat nimbleness too.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
I want to jump up and try and grapple it.
Okay.
That'll be a 27 to grapple.
Yeah, its strength is a 1.
Okay, it'll take 3 piercing.
3 piercing. All right.
And my second attack, I'm going to wreck this. Oh, actually, I don't have to because I'm grappling it. I get advantage anyways. I'm going to punch it.
All right. Punchy.
That'll be a 16 plus 13 to hit, 29.
Yep. AC is 20 on this guy.
Okay. And I'm just gonna do disarming thing just to add another die.
Yeah, because there's nothing to disarm here.
Yeah. And okay. So that'll be 3 force damage and
Okay.
double check what that changed to. 8, 10. Okay, so 10 plus 12, 22 bludgeoning.
22 bludgeoning. All right.
And yep, that ends my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be Velvet's turn. Velvet is going to see if it recharges. It does recharge its breath weapon, and it is going to see you going after the love of its life, and it is going to bathe you in acid as it uses its breath weapon upon you, there, Dwagon.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a dexterity save as you're just sort of floating in the air holding this Demi-Lich. Actually, I don't think it's strong enough, even with its magic, to hold it and your weight, so you're probably floating rather close to the ground, so you're not at disadvantage for the dex save.
That's what I was hoping, that like I could bring it down for everybody else.
Yeah. Yep. So you absolutely bring it down close to the ground.
Yeah, so that'll be 18.
18 is the save that you need, so you'll take half of 54 acid damage.
Okay. Ooh. So that's 25 plus 2, 27.
Yep. That is a good way to do that. I'll have to remember that one. All right. After that is Velvet's turn. Back up to...
You always got to think about it in easier numbers.
Yeah. Sorik, are you back yet? All right.
Yeah,
Bonley.
Okay.
Probably putting his kids to bed.
Probably. How? No, I shouldn't ask that because I know it was not very hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the now grappled head of a dragon.
Okay, go for it.
That's let's see. The first one's a crit, and then after that, the lowest is a 20 something.
AC is 20 on the Draco Lich, or on the
Okay, so
on the Demi Lich.
21. Oh, and bonus action attack is 23. So that's this. And on the first one, I am going to add a maneuver. I will add a distracting strike.
Okay.
So that's the first one. The other two and bonus action.
Oh shit! I just realized my superiority dice reset on a short rest. I thought it was
Yep.
a
I
long
do.
rest.
Nope, that's part of the reason I wanted a short rest is so I could get my superiority die back. I can re-roll that. I can re-roll that. Cool. Solid. Fantastic. $20, $30, $51, $56. 56 points.
So that'd be 25 plus 6, 28. All right, the thing's looking very cracked up at this point. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and take it out.
It's not a bad idea. You've seen this thing heal up for all of the damage.
Crit. That's another crit.
Nice.
Awesome.
And other than that, my lowest is a 20.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna add another superiority die. I will do the disarming just to add the dice.
Yep.
Ten, 17, 24, 29, 50.
All right, you destroy the Demi-Lich there, as only Velvet remains at this point. As Dwagan, he starts stabbing at it with a glaive, correct?
Halberd.
Halberd, and ends the menace of Ebony the Demi-Lich. All right, with that, we are going to... Anything else?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say I'm going to move a little closer to
Velvet.
like in a fan shape, so I'm not in a line with anyone.
Yeah.
Move a little closer to Velvet.
Okay, next up is Murdoch.
How far am I away from Demi Dragon?
The Draco Lich is about 30 feet away.
Cool, 35 movement speed. Going to run up to it and bonk it twice, 3 times. Lowest is a 24 to hit. 29 to hit.
Yep,
For
that'll hit.
52 points bludgeoning slashing. Do you want me to separate?
Nope, don't need anything separated there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
It is magical, just so you know.
Yep, I got that.
Nothing else.
All right, now we are up to Dwegan.
All right, how far away am I from Velvet?
About 20 feet.
About 20 feet. Perfect. Gonna run up. I'm gonna get. Actually, I'm gonna spread out a little,
Yeah.
so we're not all because this
In a
thing's
line.
breathes in a line, right? Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
spread out. I'm gonna get to the side, and I'm gonna stay about 15 feet away from it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing away
Okay, because you have range with the
with the
claws.
15 feet on melee attacks.
That's fantastic.
And I guess I'll be doing it recklessly to get
Those on
my
a bugbear
advantage.
would be terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be 30 feet with a pole arm. Natural 19 on the first one.
Yep, AC is 19 on Velvet.
Okay, natural 18 on the second one. I'm going to action surge, and I'm going to add just like a tripping attack or something to
Yeah.
add an extra D10 on all these.
Yep.
So action surge, third attack, natural 13, so that'll be 26 to hit. Fourth one, another natural 13, so that'll hit. And then bonus action, headbutt
Okay.
with the metal armor.
Yeah.
And that'll be dirty 20 to hit on that one. So
Okay.
he's doing force damage and then magical like piercing and slashing. Do I need to
No,
separate?
the Draco Lich isn't resistant like the Demi Lich is.
Okay. I guess what size is the Draco Lich? It's bigger
Huge.
than large, right?
Huge,
Okay,
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just doing disarming attacks. So
Yeah,
that'll be
it can't be
10,
disarmed. However, you do get that extra damage.
so it'll be plus. I'll just this up. So 20. 32. 35, 40. 40, 50, and then 54 plus 24, 50. Yeah, 54 plus 24 is 78 plus another 7, 78. It's 85 plus that was 5 attacks times 2, so another 10. So 95 points of
Okay.
damage.
Good.
As you do just about over half of its HP in one turn. It is looking quite heavily Icarus at this point.
The greatest champion on earth.
All right. Anything else?
See, that was action, bonus action, second action, movement. I think that's everything.
All right. Next up is Velvet's turn. Let's see. Does it get its? It does get its breath back as it's going to see the person that hurt it the most. It's going to whip its head over to you and just blast an acid breath at you, Dwagan.
Yeah, that's fair.
So another dexterity save.
Yep.
I think we all see that and we're like, that makes sense.
That'll be 16.
That will fail. You will take 54 points of acid damage.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts.
But that is it for Velvet's turn. Back up to the top of the round. Sorik, you back yet? All right, Bonley.
Well, I'm gonna, 15 feet away, gonna attack. Oh no, that's yeah. Lowest is a 18.
18 will miss. AC is 19.
No, sorry. The 8. My wow brain. Jesus, I meant 20. Good lord, because it was an 8 on die plus 12
Okay.
is what I
Yep.
was
No worries.
thinking. Good lord, my brain doesn't want to work right now. Oh Jesus. Sure, I'll roll the bonus action. Yeah, it's a 22. And I'm gonna use my last 2 superiority die
Go for it.
to add some damage. We'll go with a disarming attack and a tripping attack. I don't think either of them will do anything to it, but all about that damage.
They cannot, but it can take the extra damage.
Come on. Good. Okay. And 21, 30, 36, 42, 42, and 21 is
63.
63 plus 8.
71.
Would Yeah, 71. Thank you.
All right. It's looking incredibly Wait. Yeah, it's looking incredibly rough. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Next up is going to be Murdoch.
Me? No.
Yes.
Okay. When I run up to it, because I'm already standing on it, just realized
Yeah.
that. My 2 lowest are 25 to hit.
Those will hit.
Cool. Bonk bonk / 44
Dude.
points of damage.
I was about to say, do you do 2 points of damage? As yet again, Bondley left it with the enemy with 2 points of health after all of the attacks. So you slay Velvet the Dracolich. How do you do this?
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna boop it on the nose with my hammer.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab the skull. Go. Do we get paid for this one and that one?
We will.
Well, I start looking around. If there's a dragon. There's a dragon horde.
As you look around, you see there is a large horde around you. You see gold coins everywhere.
I'm going to start looking for cool shit.
Same.
So this is not their primary lair, so you don't find any magical artifacts. However, what you do find is 22,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Is there any hints to where their main lair may be?
There is not.
Sad.
So, with this, you are able to gather up all these things, head back to...
How many of the kids did we kill?
You killed 4 of them, but they were made of shadow and do not have heads to take.
Okay, so I have 2 skulls.
So 5,500 gold for each.
Did their eggs make it? Are there chunks of their eggs?
So the eggs aren't actually... They're petrified stone. There is no... The eggs weren't actually broken at all.
Oh, sad.
So we have that sword, that great sword, and the spear. On the way out, I'm going to try and free that mall.
Does not come free.
I carry the statue back with us.
You take the statue with you. The second.
I help you with that.
All right, so you guys hauled the 2 skulls, the dragon's horde, and the statue back to town. You are able to sell both skulls to the town and get 4,000 gold each
Okay.
for those 2 skulls. As that is that for the adventure.
What kind of magic were those weapons? Were they just like +1s or something, or something?
No,
cool?
they're just unbreakable.
Oh, yeah, I got a statue.
They were they were keys for the puzzle that you guys completely disregarded.
I figured.
Any door is a push door if you push hard enough.
But yeah, congratulations, guys! You have cleared this dungeon with the most brute force effective way that I've ever seen. I am very proud and happy that I had a full martial party show up and a very puzzle heavy adventure and just
Bulldoze it.
bulldoze it. I love that.
I am happy with the amount of just push our way through that we were able to do.
Yeah. So your characters will gain a level if you so choose. If you want to save them for another one shot down the road.
No.
I guess I do.
Loved all the characters, by the way. I'd like to see all of those characters in actual campaigns. That'd be a lot of fun.
This one's on the list of potentials for a full campaign.
It's a fun build. It definitely seemed like it was a lot of fun. But with this, I'm going to end the stream here. Big thank you guys, the players, for coming out and playing tonight. Even bigger actually, you guys have the biggest thank you, always, as the players. A big thank you to everyone who's been watching tonight. We've seen a couple new chatters tonight, so good to see you. And, yeah, we're going to end the stream here. Have a great night. Take it easy, and thank you, as always, for watching Odyssey of Eternity. Have a good night.